Hello, good afternoon, everyone. It is Wednesday. It's a wonderful Wednesday. It's been storming here in Orlando. We had a nice little, nice heavy rain shower during lunch, but it's passed over now, and I am back on live to share with you the favor of the Lord and to tell you my blessing for today. So, it starts yesterday. I went to an event that a friend of mine and a local business owner posted. I went to support her. And when I got there, I was informed of an extremely beneficial marketing strategy that I could use for my business. And I went ahead and took her up on it and got set up with it. And while I was out, I was near a Walmart that I don't really frequent. And something said to go into this Walmart. And in my last live video, I told y'all to listen to something, because something hasn't let me down yet. So I go into this Walmart, and I've been needing shoes recently. And this is personal, but it's gonna get business in just a second. Just follow me. Follow me. I'm gonna take you where I'm going. So I've been needing shoes, and shoes have been hard for me to find because I have a big foot, and my feet are not the same size. So most of the times when I find a pair of shoes, it fits my left foot, but it doesn't fit my right foot. And if it fits my right foot, it's too big for my left foot and it flops. So I kind of have to find a sweet spot. And ever since one of my favorite shoe stores, Payless, has closed, it's been hard for me to find a sweet spot. But anyway, I digress. I went into this Walmart, and I went because something said go. I go look at the shoes, and they have a whole wall of clearance shoes, and believe it or not, all of them are in my size. So I am able to leave that Walmart with 6 pair of shoes for less than $20. That made me happy. That made my day. Not only was I able to get that bargain, I was able to make about $17 doing surveys while I was in that Walmart. So I basically got my shoes for free because I spent $3 more than what I made while I was in the Walmart. But anyway, so in establishing this business partnership where this business is willing to market for me, and I for them, it's a business relationship, I needed a table. And I'm like, I don't have a fold-away table. So my notary buddy, Miss Anata, I was sharing with her about my shoes, and she was like, "Ooh, I need shoes too. Can you go get me some?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll go back and get some." So she was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll go back and get you some." So I go back to the Walmart, which I left about 30 minutes ago, to get her shoes. I come out of the Walmart, and something says, "You need a table for tomorrow so you can market. Go to the Goodwill and just look and see if they have a table." There goes something again. And when something start talking, I start listening. So I go into the Goodwill looking for a table, a fold-away table. I don't see one. Well, I did find a area rug that I can put down on the floor in my room. It's one of the little shaggy, fluffy, soft rugs where they're usually $70 or $80 in the store. In the Goodwill, it was $10. So I picked it up and had it under my arm, and I was walking around the store looking for the table with it. The store manager comes walking towards me with a cart, and he says, "You look like you need this." So I started laughing, and I was like, "Okay, I'll take it." And I put my rug in there, and something said, "Ask him, has he seen any fold-away tables?" Something's talking. Jennifer's listening. So I asked him, "Have you seen any fold-away tables anywhere in the store?" Now, I didn't know he was a store manager at the time. I thought he was an associate. But he was really chipper. He was really pleasant, really kind. And he was like, I don't know. Let me check. I know we had put some out this morning, but I think they're all gone. So he goes back to the area that I've already looked through. He doesn't see any. And then he says, you know what? I did put a price on one that I forgot to bring out this morning. He goes back in the back of the store, brings out a black fold-away table for $7.99. And he says it has a chair that has come with it, but the chair is sold separately. And I was like, well, I don't care about the chair, but I need a table. So then he said, I'm gonna bring the chair for you to look at. I said, well, do you think the chair is big enough to hold me? Because sometimes, you know, you get the little fold-away chairs, and therefore people that don't weigh no more than 125. Well, that's not me. So, and I don't make no bones about it. So I was like, is the chair big enough or sturdy enough to hold me? He was like, oh yeah. So I said, okay, bring it out. I'll look at it and see if I want to get it. He brings the chair out. Mind you, the table is $7.99. Is it $7.99 or yeah, $7.99. He brings the chair out. The chair has a price on it. I was like, oh yeah, it's a very nice chair. It's a fold-up chair with a nice little black cushion on the seat, not the plastic one the vinyl that'll rip and tear, but it's the cloth one. So I was like, yeah, that's a nice chair. I can take that with me when I set up to do my marketing as well, and I can sit down or have a customer sit down so I can explain to them what I do and possibly, you know, handle some business right then and there. So he says, I'm going to give you this chair. He takes the price off, and he says, if you get to the register and they ask you about it, just tell them the manager said, since you're purchasing the table, you can have the chair with it, because it came with 4 and they sold 3. We only have 1 left, so I'm just going to give you this one. And I was like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. So I went in Goodwill because something told me to go in Goodwill. Now I ended up at Goodwill because I was doing a favor for a friend. Otherwise I wouldn't have been in Goodwill today. I go in Goodwill looking for a table. I come out of Goodwill with a table, a chair, and a fluffy area rug for my room for less than $20. When I tell you that God is good to me and that he provides me with all of the things that I need, and every now and again I get the things that I want, I'm telling you nothing but truth. So again, listen to something, because something has not let me down. And the last 3 or 4 days, no, the last week, something has been blessing my life. So I just wanted to share that with you today. Listen to something. When something tells you to do it, do it. Because something has not led me wrong yet. You be blessed. Talk to you next time.